In the annals of Greek mythology, where gods clashed and heroes were forged, there exist tales that whisper not of epic battles, but of quiet transformations. This is one such story, a narrative that begins not on a blood-soaked battlefield, but amidst the golden halls of Mount Olympus, with a goddess whose initial claim to fame was a clumsy mistake. This is the story of Hebe, the goddess of youth, and her journey from a disgraced cupbearer to a powerful deity in her own right. On the shimmering peak of Mount Olympus, the gods and goddesses gathered for a grand feast, their laughter echoing through the celestial halls. At the center of this divine revelry was Hebe, daughter of Zeus and Hera, tasked with the prestigious duty of serving nectar and ambrosia. With a pitcher of the shimmering, life-giving liquid in hand, she moved gracefully among the divine, her presence a symbol of everlasting youth and vitality. The feast was a symphony of divine power and indulgence, and Hebe was its conductor, ensuring the cups of the Olympians never ran empty. However, a moment of misfortune was about to shatter this perfect scene. As she hurried to refill a goblet, Hebe stumbled, her footing lost in an instant of celestial clumsiness. The precious nectar, the very drink of the gods, spilled across the polished floor, its divine essence wasted. A stunned silence fell over the feast. For this single, embarrassing fall, Hebe was stripped of her role as the divine cupbearer. The shame was immense, her position immediately filled by the beautiful mortal youth, Ganymede, who was brought to Olympus by Zeus himself. Hebe was cast aside, her purpose seemingly lost. For a time, Hebe faded into the background of Olympian affairs. Yet, fate had a different plan for her. Following his legendary 12 labors and subsequent ascension to godhood, the mighty hero Heracles was welcomed to Olympus. To honor his incredible feats and immortalize his status, Zeus offered him a divine bride. That bride was Hebe. Their union marked a new beginning for the goddess. No longer just a disgraced servant, she was now the wife of one of the greatest heroes in all of mythology. Her life intertwined with his immortal legacy, beginning a new, quieter chapter, away from the center of Olympian court life. Years passed, and on the mortal plane, a new conflict was brewing. Iolaus, Heracles' loyal nephew and former companion in arms, was now an old man. Despite his age, he was called upon to face Eurystheus, the very king who had once tormented Heracles. Facing an impossible battle, the aged warrior knelt in prayer. He did not pray to Zeus for a lightning bolt or to Ares for battle fury. Instead, he prayed to his uncle's wife Hebe. He asked not for invincibility, but for a single day of his former youth, for the strength and speed he possessed when he fought alongside Heracles. From her place on Olympus, Hebe heard his desperate plea. It was a pivotal moment. For the first time, she was called upon not as a server or a wife, but as a goddess with a unique and powerful domain. Reaching across the veil between mortals and gods, she granted Iolaus' wish. A divine mist enveloped him, and when it cleared, his stooped back was straight, his muscles were strong, and his eyes burned with the fire of his prime. For that one day, he was young again. Iolaus charged into battle and emerged victorious. In that moment of triumph, Hebe understood the true extent of her power. She was not just the keeper of youth, but its bestower, a goddess whose gift could turn the tide of fate itself. Her fall had led to a far greater ascension, proving that even on Mount Olympus, true purpose can be found in the most unexpected of ways.